Yeah. Man, I be fucked up with that on that intro, dog. No lie.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to that one. They had a like. I'm trying to stop saying the N word so much, but that one right there had me wanting to go strike. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Right. Look, Johnny, what you going? You going canvas?
What you saying?
What you going canvas?
Nah, bro. I'm just actually enjoying the fresh air of New Orleans, Louisiana. Just enjoying the fresh air.
Gotcha. I got you.
Hey, I have a question for the before we get started, and I'll be posing this question all night. Could could y'all when y'all was in school, could y'all have
Oh
uh
man.
could could y'all have dated a chick that was loud on tuba? Like when y'all was in school, like if she was like loud, she was known all over the city for being dumb loud on tuba, but she was cute. Could you have dated that chick right there?
Hey, I can date a chick, but I know a chick. Once a chick taught me how to play tuba. Ziggy. Ziggy taught me everything I know on tuba, but I couldn't date her.
So Matt,
Brandon, I
Matt, tell
voted
me,
yesterday,
give me,
Brandon.
hey Matt, tell me a chick, that would play like. Just name a chick. How would she look?
Like she cute. I mean, like
Like, give me an
like
example. Give me an example.
like I mean, well, she can't. If she loud on tuba, she can't be slim. She got to hold that big ass horn and march for miles. So she gonna have broad shoulders. But like, she cute. Like she cute, and like
So
you
how?
couldn't.
So what else about besides she cute? Like, what's the
She
body type? Matt, let's look
she
at the
got
body
like
type.
she got a nice shape. It's just she got some strong shoulders.
Do she got a gut?
Nah, she ain't got no guts. She ain't had no kids. Y'all in high school together.
And what's the perimeter of of-
I mean, but
Man,
she loud on
could you date her?
uh,
who me?
Yeah,
Nah,
you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I saw a buzzing in that mouthpiece, that I'm out. I can't. That's too
You
masculine.
saw what?
The first time I saw a buzzing in that big ass mouthpiece, I'm out. I'm
so
that's gonna
all
be too
right. So Matt, you
masculine for
telling
me.
me if Beyonce played too, but you wouldn't mess with her?
I want to see Beyonce march the Nam Talk on with a Beyonce too skinny. She
Yo,
couldn't play
Matt,
tuba.
I know somebody
Could,
that was
Matt, could you date a damn a big ass bass drum player, a bass drum girl?
No, that wouldn't be cute to me. And wait, I can say this on the show. And I'll be trying to haze her and get out, man. I don't really want. I don't want that. I don't want the base. I don't want that. I want. And I don't mind if a girl play tuba, but I'm not trying to holler. Man, that's not gonna be hot. Me sitting on the phone FaceTiming this chick and she buzzing in that big ass mouthpiece.
dude,
Uh,
that's crazy, dog.
I'm serious, man.
So you
Like,
telling me if Beyonce
That's
played tuba,
discrimination, bro.
no,
Megan, all right,
no.
look, Megan Thee Stallion not no slim chick. She kind of thick, right?
I'm not. Who said I thought Megan?
So,
I don't find Megan Thee Stallion cute. But let me
so
say
what you
this,
think she gonna look like Lizzo?
man. I don't care what she look like. If my girlfriend playing on the breakdown, when the tuba drum breakdown, I'm out on that. The first time I see her do that, I'm gonna be like, I'm good.
That dude said he bring on a breakdown.
Uh,
If she in on the
she
breakdown,
playing with you. Y'all both playing at the same time.
if she if she hold her horn up in the air when the whole band come back in, I'm out.
This dude
I can't.
crazy, bro. Hold
Cause
on.
dudes be ribbing, man. They'll be like, "But look at your lady horn in there." Uh,
Look, man, in high school though, they'll be ripping you trying to get with her.
nah, ain't nobody gonna be sit down. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think nobody. This ain't even what the show about. But real talk, I don't think nobody be trying to holler at no chick that play tuba. And nah,
Shit,
Yeah, I've seen some bad chicks that play too, but not
no, you
any
didn't.
of my
Not
family.
bad. Not bad. They
Yeah, I
wasn't
did,
bad.
bro. She was at what that was Bethune Cookman or something like that. She was different.
Ain't Bethune Cookman the school they used to paint their horns with? like silver spray paint. No, that was J State.
Oh, they sad
That was
ass.
J State. And I'm tripping. I'm thinking, huh?
What
You
J
say they
State
sad
did?
ass.
They used to have fiberglass homes, but they used to paint them silver, like spray paint them silver or something.
Wow.
Broke ass.
That's the
That's
truth.
some
You can go
that's
look
some
that
broke
up.
shit.
Well, I'm not in on that. I'm not talking about.
That's
I'm
some
not.
broke shit.
I'm out on that.
This dude, man, really funny, dog. He said the girl play on a breakdown. Yeah,
He
That
holding that
wasn't
horn up.
dog.
Talking about some get loud.
Dog, the song about to start. Your girl rocking with that big ass horn on her shoulder. You like, oh man, shit, not your lady keeping the band on beat. We good.
so
We good, bro.
what about snare drummers, dog? Snare drum chicks.
She loud on snare.
That shit smoke the shit out you.
If she loud on snare, uh,
You ain't messing with her?
What if she could smoke you?
nah, that's not gonna happen. I don't
No,
even
but
know,
what if
but
she was just smoking your ass
that's not gonna
on
happen.
snap?
It's just not. It was just
So
never
man,
gonna happen.
what's the coolest female you didn't heard on snare drum? Who is the coolest female you didn't heard on snare drum?
I can't say that because it'll cause. I refuse to lie about it, and it'll cause a mess if I said who it is. I've been asked this before though. I can't answer it because it'll cause a mess for real.
I want to know though, man. We want to know. The people want to know.
I heard two nice ones come on the show when we had that snugdrum thing.
Okay. So that's the
We
coolest
had
you ever
we,
heard? Girls?
no, that's not the coolest I ever heard, but they was nice. They was up there though. They was cold. One of them babies was up there. Like y'all got one that's nice, Johnny. I don't know if that baby still go there, but she nice, nice.
You know, she a senior this year. You got band captain. I gave her band captain this year.
Oh, she deserve it. Evita from Easton was cold. Evita from Easton was cold.
I
Tam
don't
was cold. Tam was nice. Tam was nice, man.
I didn't really see too many young ladies that played snatcher when I was in school, you know.
You had the sister that passed away that went to the full. She was nice on snare. She
Okay.
passed away in the last year or so.
Yeah, I know he's like yeah.
That sister, she was nice on snare. That's way more common now. Like, didn't one of those schools have like all girl bass drum section or some shit?
That was Carver.
That was Carver.
That was Carver when Herb was there.
Oh,
They had
Hey,
all girls. Matter of
Burger,
fact, that
they
was
said what's going on with you, dog. Jerome said that.
huh?
And chilling. What's going on?
They were just asking about Burger in the comment.
So
There you
what?
go.
So what's tonight's show? Who go tell them what tonight's show about? Do I need to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, man. So look, tonight's show is life after COVID. Well, band life after COVID. Um, what band battles are you looking forward to seeing? College and high school and even middle school. Also, what is your expectation of bands? What do you expect the bands to sound like? Uh, do you expect bands to have a lot of songs? What is your expectation? So we won't. I guess we're going to give our opinion. I guess we're going to open it up for other people to come bring their opinion on. So I guess right now we could just actually deal with band. Which one y'all want to deal with first? What band battles you want to deal with?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
What band battles y'all looking for? College and high school.
College. I'm looking forward to, of course, Southern smashing any fucking body. But Southern J State, I want to see a Southern J State tuba battle just to shut you bitches up. But high school, I want to see Landry, not Landry Walker, Landry versus Abe. I want to see I want to see Abe versus Carl and Carver. I really want to see Abe in everything. I want to see Abe just go on a fucking world tour and put my nigga Johnny a statue in the city. But that's high school. I don't know about middle school. I don't really know who I want to see.
hey, I'm with what Dola just said. By the way, I felt that in my spirit when I just saw it.
Or
any band battles. I'm just looking forward to getting back to normalcy.
True. Yeah, I want Abe everybody too. I want Johnny to go on a tour and just because my school ain't and don't exist no more. So I ain't got no meat in this battle. I just want to see Abe cut up on everything.
Lantrovert.
So
You
I'm gonna
got
tell
some good
y'all.
ones, Brandon.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm looking forward to see. And it's crazy because I'm looking forward to seeing what John F. Kennedy gonna do. Like what John F. Kennedy gonna what when Keith
I
came
don't
on the
want to
show
see that
last
shit.
time. I can when he came on the show and you talking about that, I can feel the passion and I can feel it's like the excitement of him coming back, like the work he's about to put in. I really want to see them battle anybody. Like I really just want to see like
Hey, to be honest, Johnny, with no disrespect, and I hope he really do hold it down for Doc, but he gonna have to show me better than he can tell me. Right now, I don't want to see them. I want to see other schools that's already in
Because
the mix.
I really just want to see who really teaching. Who really COVID basically gonna expose those who really teaching and those who need to get a job up. So that's what I'm willing to see. This is gonna be a big learning and teaching experience throughout all this.
Bert, you sound like you're running for a political office, man. Keep it real. Who you trying to see get their head knocked off?
Not really trying to see nobody get their head knocked off, bro. It's really they've been out of school since last March.
Yeah.
Kids been out of school since last March. We almost to Halloween. Like it, this not gonna be a this gonna be a teaching and learning experience for the teachers and the kids. I'm just willing to see. I'm just waiting to see who really teach.
Hey, I want to see who teaching, but I also want to see some heat. Like we in a drought right now. It's
I'm
like
not. I'm not
never mind. I'm not
expecting.
about to say that. I'm not about to say that. 'Cause I want to see some heat. I don't just want to like. I definitely want to. You gonna see who teaching and who not. And
I'm
based
not
on what
really
you
looking for. I'm not looking for no heat. And after a pandemic, based on the fact that if I'm a band director, the last thing I want to do is be trying to put out heat.
Burger, when you all year we've been waiting on football, right? Do you
Yeah,
expect the Patriots to go out there and give half because of the pandemic, or you want them to go out there and try to win the Super Bowl?
my quarterback and my cornerback is on the COVID-19 list. You tell me.
You expect y'all to just fold now, or you want the whole thing?
I'm not saying fool, but what I'm saying is like I want to see if they really teaching.
Yeah, they gonna teach, man. These dudes, bro. A lot of these band directors, they gonna teach regardless
These
because
dudes
that's what
not
they do.
teaching, but they weren't
But
teaching. A lot
the
of them weren't
city,
teaching before the pandemic. So
that's true. So we're not expecting them to teach anyway. So regardless of what's going on, we gotta keep that culture still in New Orleans. You gotta give some type of heat. You can't just because look, because COVID should give you a reason to go put some heat out to bring everybody back together.
I get what you're saying, but he could be put out in a different way. He could be put out in a different way. The same stuff we want to hear is the same stuff that we're very critical of these bands. If someone put out some heat and they put out some bullshit heat, then we're gonna be on this show talking about how they should have chilled out.
so Burger.
Not me, not me.
So Burger, what you're saying is you really not even excited about seeing any bands like this year? Or what you saying?
I'm not excited about seeing bands this year. I'm excited about seeing the work and the grind that the band kids and the band directors gonna put in. This New Orleans,
Um,
I
Burger.
know they got all crank. So this New Orleans, I'm really excited to see the work that's gonna be put in.
Bro, if they go there trying to teach, like I mean, of course you got to teach, but if they just bore them kids with that shit, they gonna leave. Them kids not gonna want to just
It's
do
not
that.
about it's not
They
about
gonna want to
boring them.
print, bro.
It's not about boring them. It's you can most definitely have fun with fundamentals. It just depends on the band director and who you are.
This dude, Brad, not bad laughing.
I said it.
Say, Brad. Say, Brad.
And hey, Berg, I get what you're saying, and I understand that part. But there's a void right now in the city as far as band heads go, and just giving it not giving it the whole thing coming back. I mean, I think it's gonna be a missed season
I
basically.
just
You're gonna
told
miss.
you, bro.
I don't think it's gonna be that. I really think, what I know is about people in general is that once band starts blowing, they're not gonna even probably remember that COVID happened. They're gonna go right straight into band.
Man, do
Um,
y'all realize COVID will be going into 2021? So we literally are still gonna be wearing masks come Mardi Gras. And at the end of the
Yeah,
day, all it takes is for one staffer to catch COVID around a band. And guess what happened to that band program? That whole program got to go in isolation. So that's why I'm not trying to really get my hopes up for something so spectacular. All it takes is one person that's involved with the band and around the band to catch COVID, and everybody got to isolate.
yeah, but we're not expecting greatness. We just, it's just we just gonna say we can't let that, be our excuse because some people gonna use it as an excuse. We gotta move forward with every precaution necessary and everything that the experts are telling you to do, and try to make it the best way you can. Because look, you still gotta go to work. I still gotta go to work, regardless of what COVID is doing, right?
Yeah,
But
but
we're doing it with every
you're not
different
exempt.
I
necessary
think
You're
precaution
not
that we
I
can.
exempt
think I
from.
know what Burger's saying though,
You're not
because
exempt from
I
catching
think,
COVID, bro.
but Burger,
Yeah, you're right.
I
You're right. Nobody
Burger,
is exempt.
I feel what Burger's saying. Like I think what he trying to really see is who actually teaching.
Yeah,
Because
basically.
let me tell you, because I'm not gonna sit up here. Me having to do this stuff online, I had to find so many different resources to get my kids to learn online. I feel what he's saying. I guess I feel like when my ninth graders leave Abe and a 12th grade year, they're gonna be some of the best musicians and knowledgeable musicians that probably ever came through Abe. Because
Yeah,
some of the stuff I'm doing. You
the
know,
Baton Rouge band is gonna most definitely probably be a step ahead of us this year. Like,
Nah,
but
I heard
no,
a Baton Rouge band this weekend and they did not sound good.
hold up. What I mean
I'm
is
not gonna say no
one
names.
of the things that I've been focusing on a lot more is the music theory portion. It's the music theory portion, which is very, very important. Whereas if I was to have a football season, I would be having a rush. I don't have to rush, so I'm really slowing it down, like slowing stuff down, getting into the music theory portion of music.
that's
And
basically what I'm saying. That
so,
right.
Right.
so what he's saying is, so like you could use this time, and I can feel what he's saying. You could use this time for two different things. You could use this time of trying to crank, which does not make good sense, or you could use this time to actually teach.
Man, let's just be real. Nobody. I don't expect nobody to have no overly huge band this year, based on the fact that a lot of parents are taking COVID serious, and a lot of parents they're not letting their kids go around band. I don't care how much band directors love band, they still have parents who care about them. And in this pandemic, you got schools that got to go out with what they got. That's what I'm saying. The teaching aspect of band this year will be very important for our students, because I'm not looking forward to no band that's cranking up,
So
just to crank
why
up.
so why we can't do both? Why we can't teach and
I didn't say we
keep
couldn't do both. We
keep
just
keep
come
the
out.
culture going? Because
Nobody
Well, the
played a
no matter
culture,
horn.
what,
You
the
haven't
it's
played a
gonna
horn
have to come back
culture,
one
the,
day.
You haven't played a horn since March. You think I'm about to put
Hey,
kids sitting on the
every
computer virtually? They've been virtually on the computer for what? They're just going back to school. So what are you really cranking?
yeah, but I'm
Their
not
lips
saying
not
day.
even together.
I'm not saying day one come in that bitch and song out the gate.
Well, that's
I'm
what it
saying
sounds like
this.
you're saying. That's why I'm asking
No,
you that. That's what
no,
it sounds
no.
like you're saying.
Come on, man. Any
Darrell, I
musician told
want
you
thong
about.
song out the gate. That's what I want.
You
I
don't
want
you don't
them.
come throwing song out the gate. You gotta go in there. You gonna
I
start slow,
want I want
and that's
color
why I don't
guards.
expect no big ass book or nothing like that. But I do expect to hear some shit.
So we
I
gotta.
don't.
You want us to look forward to battles with bands with like two songs, and then they
No,
gonna
no,
move on.
no, no. I'm just saying this. Look, we could teach, and then we could also, and it ain't got to be a battle. It's just when you go to football game, you want to hear like some music.
Okay, well let me say this: if one band play and then another band play and then that band play again, then that play, I'm judging who was better. You can call it a battle, you can call it what you want. I'm gonna say who I thought was better when that's all over with. But let me say this though, to Berger's point, I don't know what to expect from the high schools, but on the middle school level, In real life, we gotta they really got to take this time to teach. I don't think they're gonna have
It's
time to
going to
build
grind and
a.
pull out passion fruit again.
I sure
I don't
will.
think they're gonna have
Definitely
time to
will.
build like cranking bands. I think some of those bands are gonna have to choose between. A lot of those middle schools, as a matter of fact, are gonna have to choose between building bandsmen, getting them ready for the next level, and putting their ego to the side. Like it's gonna have to be a lot of this ain't about me. I got to do what's best for these students.
But that's just
And
not
if
for
you
middle
have a
school.
bunch of beginning, if you have a bunch of beginners, I don't see what good it would do those kids in a middle school, a seventh grader,
Let me
to
say
teach
this.
them how
Let me
to
say this.
crank.
Like seriously, all jokes aside, the reason why I'm kind of like not really looking forward to band this year for a different reason, man. You realize the responsibility that a band director would bear if one of those babies catch COVID. Like seriously, because band directors are putting their passion before them babies. Like I understand that, but dude, do you realize the consequences that could possibly take place if a band director holding practice or something and the kid catch coronavirus? Like, dude, you don't even want to. I know a band director don't even want to put themselves in their shoes. So you most definitely got to be careful what you're doing in this pandemic. They don't have a cure for the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. I'm no band director want to see one of their kids catch the virus.
Berg, I feel where you're coming from because you let me say this because you have been a victim of the corona. And I feel where you're coming from. And I really feel where you're coming from.
Hey, and I like I said, I understand what Burger's saying, but that's
I
why
like what
look, if
Robert
you go,
Walker just said. He said, "My opinion is this year should be used to regroup and build up musicians for the students graduating and beef up for next school year." That's
but
really what
Burger,
I think, man,
answer me
should be
this,
doing this year.
answer me this. If
Really
you
building
what
towards
you
next year.
teaching, look, Burger, what are you teaching to how to read, how to, like just teaching fundamentals and everything, or you playing marching band music, you're still at risk of catching corona though.
Listen,
So
we could be excited for
you
what we
can't
want to.
say
If a principal
you
or
can't,
the school board say that these bands not doing Mardi Gras this year, then that's just what it's gonna be.
well,
It's
yeah, I
not.
mean, of course, if that's the decision that they make, then that's it. We talking about if it was to come back.
So, what would you want to waste your time doing? Would you want to waste your time cranking, or would you want to waste your time building musicians?
I think
I would do both. I would do both, man, because you got to do both anyway. If it was a regular season, because you do teaching and then you also do marching band.
I think
That's what it does to me.
I think you. Let me say this. I think that you can. I feel where Burger coming from the aspect, but I also think about my seniors. You know what I'm saying? Like think about my seniors. Like there's no coming back for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, we getting into phase. I guess we're gonna be in phase 3.2 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like
What that mean? I don't even know what that even
me
means.
either. I don't know. That's some
Means
shit
nothing.
that what T came up with. You hear me? T came up with that.
I can't believe y'all really call that woman TD. I wonder if she even like that.
Yeah,
She probably
she
hate
know,
that.
she know
But
what's
What's
she's
the
up.
still on
best,
the app, so she got
Johnny?
it like that.
What's the best thing you could give to your seniors this year? Having them prepare for college. I promise you, that's the best thing. That's the best lesson you could give your kids. Because during this pandemic, band will not be the same. Life
Say,
ain't the same right now. Life really not the same. We
Burger, you
wearing
saying
masks
that?
every day. We wearing gloves every day. We social distancing. Like life ain't what it used to be. So you have to apply that to everything we do, band, whatever, and preparing them kids for college would be the best thing for them.
I
But
think
you got to do that anyway, though, Burger. You can't just start as seniors to start preparing them for college. You got to
Okay,
start early.
but you know what though? Y'all without saying it, y'all speaking of different issues. So Berger sits on one side of this argument where he's like, we still need to exercise a bunch of caution, and then there are people that also feel like right now we got to move on with life. Like life got to go on. My bills ain't stopping. We still want to provide some sort of quality of life for the people around us and for the kids around us and things of that sort. So that's the issue we having right now is yeah, we talking about ban, but that's in essence what we talking about. And by the way, while I agree with Berger, I am for the fact I am for we gotta get to a point where we have some sort of normalcy. I don't know what that looks like, but we life is in fact going on. I don't know about y'all, but my bills have not stopped. Um,
at all.
yeah, some of them are more. To be real with you, the lights, because people are always at the house, all kind of
Yeah.
shit, man. So that's the thing, man. Is just figuring out what's. And I wish he was here for this part, but uh,
A midway.
yeah, just well, I don't even know if it's the middle. I want to get as close to normal as we can and be safe. Is where I'm at with it. So
Yeah,
you
not
know,
going full blown ahead, but handling doing what you can do what the experts say do, and then doing what you can do with that. Right? I'm not saying go out there and march a full parade, go out there and have your whole band shoulder to shoulder trying to play 15 songs in the battle. I'm saying that you're gonna do your theory, right? And then you're gonna give them a little taste of what we could be doing right now. Because that's gonna keep it that's gonna keep band interesting. They're gonna keep the kids motivated. Because I guarantee you, Johnny, if you keep teaching them kids, rhythm you doing rhythms every day, but no drop it like it's hot.
them kids gonna be like, I'm sick of these damn
That's
I'm
rhythms.
not
done.
true.
Fuck
The
all that.
lot of what I've
They're gonna
noticed,
say they're gonna
if
say
you
the
build
football
the
team
kid,
playing the football game.
that's not
I
true.
want to listen.
If you build the kid confidence, man, it's New Orleans. The sound of our bands will be there regardless to what style of music we teaching. This is New Orleans. Our middle schools got sound. But if you build that kid confidence and knowing what he's playing, believe me, the sound gonna be there. The sound
But
will. This is
Burger, check
Burger,
this out. The kids are playing football, which is a collision sport.
right?
Marching band is much less.
But listen to this. Y'all saw St. Aug had to cancel another football game because of for COVID. Like at
Yeah,
what cost? At what cost do we send our kids out there? You know what I'm saying? Like we got to think about that.
but what
Mhm.
what
These,
what precautions are
these,
St. Aug taking though?
but this is the second football game they had to cancel because some dealing with COVID.
Yeah, but what precautions are they taking? Because look, I can tell you this. I live out here on the North Shore. Salmon ain't had to take no games off because they taking the necessary precautions. So it's gonna be it's up to all of us to make this happen. It ain't just up to one person to be doing good. Everybody got to be doing good. You dig? And
But
I'm gonna ask you this, Johnny. What do you think you gonna be able to keep your kids interested? Just teaching them, the staff and rhythms and just different fundamental things. Do you think you got to mix it up, or you could just teach them theory all day?
the
He
thing
can
about
teach
it is,
theory. He can
I'll tell
most
you something.
definitely get it.
The thing about teaching is you have to find ways to whatever content you own, you have to find ways to make it fun for the kids to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Like I make learning fun for when I teach my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in class, we don't do marching band. We don't do none of that. Like I showed y'all last week what we was working on. You know what I'm saying? I showed y'all last week the type of stuff. Matt, you saw the stuff we was working on. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Yeah.
some deep
Like,
stuff.
like we did like treble club, bass club. We did a lot of that different things. Next quarter, we talking about ear training. That's something new to them. So it's just you got to find different ways for kids to stay motivated for the music theory aspect of things. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you had band practice, like band practice and class is to me is two totally different things. You know what I'm saying? So
Agree.
when you in band practice, of course you got to teach your fundamentals. You know, you're teaching your fundamentals, like, but it's not a problem to throw a song in while you having band practice.
That's very true. That's very true. But I'm saying this is all I'm saying. Basically, the world not normal right now. So even with everything we do, we being cautious at what we doing. Say you full throttle having band practice and you teaching your kids all this music and y'all cranking and y'all having all this fun. Then the cases spike in New Orleans again and they cancel Mardi Gras. Then what? Then what happens with the kids? They did all this. Then what happens?
I mean, you
But
can't
Burger, they
control
could do
that. You
that.
can't
They could do
control
that
that.
not playing marching band though, Burger.
But what I'm
That's
saying
what I'm
is you
saying.
prepare your kids when if I'm a band director, I'm telling my kids, look, I'm not looking at this year as a normal year. If there is a Mardi Gras, we're gonna do it if we're allowed to. But if not, you still have to come in this band room to learn.
Well, what you mean by that?
Teach. You teach and they learn, right?
Yeah.
You're the teacher, right?
Yeah. What there is not in band class. Anyway,
Shoot. Yeah, I don't
I
get
don't
that.
kind of know what you mean by that.
Let me say this too,
what
Burger.
I'm
It's
saying,
unfair, in my opinion, to even say though that St. Aug had to take 2 games off. Like honestly, that's a different kind of dude at that school. Like they're a tender bunch. You know what I mean? Like so, it could be anything.
That
It's
was a
somebody
question,
could get.
Johnny.
Huh?
The question. That was a question. There's a question mark on the end.
Why y'all stop, man?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Big Greg. If a kid catch corona at their house from being around a family member and they don't know, and they come to your band practice and pass it around, and then what?
Well, I can't. Well, let me go back to word. If you asking, I know in my band classes theory is taught. I don't know what everybody else doing in class.
That's where you really learn your theory is in the band class.
Yeah, I mean,
but Berg, what you were saying, you said if y'all cranking the kid catch COVID, but like those kids, they going to school in person, right? They could catch COVID going to school.
Some of them are going to school
in person. I'm gonna say that if the school is not having, if they say don't have school, then you shouldn't be having band. But if you in school,
I did everything they asked me to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was washing my hands. I was socially distanced. I was wearing face masks, and I caught the virus, dog. And I don't wish what I went through on nobody's child.
So, Burger, how do you suggest we go forward with life? Because I don't think we going back in. Yeah. I don't think they're shutting the country back down. So
I'm not expecting them to shut the country back down, but I'm expecting for something to be put in place. Bro, you got people that are literally struggling.
I understand that. So how do you suggest we go on with life? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, you asking basically what we want to do is we basically saying just open everything back up. I don't think people realize that it's a second wave coming. Like the coronavirus is not done.
How you know that?
The CDC says so.
Well, until it's done, I mean, we can't worry about that. We still got to live life until it happens.
Yeah, like
can live life, but that just sound very reckless to me to say, let's just live life because we have to. I'm not saying
no. I think you talking. I think that when you say that, like you have people like me, for instance, whose job depends on the entertainment industry. You have band directors whose job depend on people coming out to see them. I have a lot of friends that are waitresses and all kinds of stuff that depend on. Yeah, he sells cars, exotic dancers, anybody who has to come outside to work and depend on people to come and spend their money. These people are going under. And so to say, let's just stop, let's pack it up, let's stay inside indefinitely. But you don't even have an answer for it. You don't even have an answer for how long are you saying we need to stay inside and do nothing?
You're asking me questions when the president of the United States literally don't have a plan. 200,000 people died on his watch. So you asking me, Berger, the person that caught the virus, to have a better understanding of what we should do? That's not fair. What I'm saying is, first of all, we all know people who out here living reckless. They're not wearing no masks. They're not social distancing. Let's just keep it a billion. So we really expect for people. We the minority, the people that's doing what they say do. We really the minority, the people that's trying to be cautious every day. But then you got that big majority that's just not giving a fuck. So you think this virus gonna go away sometime soon? No, it's not. It's gonna be to a point to where everybody gonna have to catch this and get really sick for people to really start paying attention? Over 200,000 people have died already. What is gonna take for people to say, okay, this might be really serious that we really need to chill?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What do you define chill? You
When
saying
I
you
say
don't
that,
have a
man, I
wait,
mean
hold on. Give me let me set my question up. You saying chill, but you saying you don't have an answer. I want you to define how long we need to chill, and then I want you to tell me what does chilling mean.
listen. The CDC came out months ago and said if everybody would wear masks and social distance, if everybody did that for 8 weeks, every single person, this virus could have been contained. But then you had a president who was holding rallies with no mask and encouraging his people to not wear masks. So it's a lot of crazy shit going on behind the scenes. We can't expect the kid, like especially us. It's affecting mostly black people. So I don't understand how dudes could go under the bridge and be packed under the bridge, thousands of people on Sunday, and the mayor literally gotta shut it down, and then people hating this lady because she actually looking out for y'all dumbass. If one of y'all catch COVID under that bridge and go home and give it to one of y'all kids or one of y'all elderly relatives, you will never forgive yourself. Ain't nobody out there with masks on. I get it. We do have a big service industry in the city. I'm a server. It's affecting me. But I caught the virus, so I got to see it from the other side. I want something to be done. People need to really pay attention and take this serious. This is a real disease that is not a joke.
You know what else is a disease? Poverty. And so what I'm asking is, what do you do about the people like myself that I'm telling you, while COVID is a plague, my life would go under if I just stay inside.
I didn't. I'm not
I'm not
asking.
being greedy. I literally could not feed my family.
Listen, I'm in the same boat with you. I'm not asking you to stay inside. I'm asking for everybody to follow the instructions of the CDC. Dude, everybody, I believe it ain't a person on here who ain't struggling right now. It ain't a person on this whole panel who ain't. Dude, I'm a server, so if anybody felt directly, it's me. You an entertainer, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feel like
I'm
to
not.
not know how I'm gonna pay this bill or not pay that bill. I never
Oh,
had
I'm
this
not.
problem.
I'm not struggling. I'm not gonna lie.
I
But
ain't gonna put it out there. I mean, I'm thank the
Well,
Lord.
look,
yeah, bless God.
I wish
Bless
God would
God.
put me in a situation to be like y'all, but everybody don't have the same situation, bro. And I had the virus, and I'm not asking for them to shut it down and like just. But what about the what? You nobody wants to be in this situation. I worked 2 jobs prior to being laid off for COVID. I didn't quit. I didn't get fired. I got laid off. So basically, a lot of people that's at home are forced to be at home.
So I understand that, but for the people that can go out, for the people that can go out, what are you saying for those for able-bodied men that want to go out and earn a living so that their families can be okay? You making generic statements like we got to chill. I'm asking specifically, how are you saying those men are to go about providing for their families?
I mean, I really don't have the answer for that because I can barely provide for mine right now. So I don't have the answer.
Okay,
I had
well
the
then,
answer. I had the answer prior to COVID. I had 2 jobs. I didn't need nobody to. I didn't need to have these questions because I was doing what I was supposed to do. If I felt like if our government would have handled the whole coronavirus situation better than what it was handled, we really wouldn't be in this situation. We wouldn't. So it's like the people are suffering because the government, who already rich, all them got money, them being out of
yeah,
work for corona, they still gonna get paid. But you got people like me who look forward to. I was looking forward to that money. Now that money
yeah.
not coming in no more, so I'm in a different situation. So I mean, what at this point, what did they do? They gave us $1,200. Dude, like what were we supposed to do with that? And to be honest with you, I didn't even see mine. Child support took mine. If we really want to be honest, I didn't even see mine. So on top of being sick, having a virus, missing work, not being able to pay bills, I was looking forward to getting 1,200 that I didn't even get. So
So
I'm
But Burger, like I hear that and and brother, look, I feel for you. Like you're making me feel bad right now. But uh, what like you can't just take that and say we gotta. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm just saying fuck the virus. You can't just stop the war. You gotta take the hand that's dealt, and you gotta keep it moving. Because
y'all
look,
sound like y'all really sound. They sound like the president, bro. That's basically what the president of the country said. Just open everything up. People gonna die regardless. Is
if
that
everybody stop what they're doing right now? If everybody stop what they're doing right now, when it does go away, how you kickstart that back right? Like you can't just turn it off and turn it right back on. So you gotta have some type of flow with this virus. We kind of try to stop everything and turn everything off except like the first responders and everything, but that didn't work. So
that
I
didn't work.
don't know. I'm with you. I don't know the answer, bro.
You gotta realize it didn't
but
work.
I think
people didn't follow the instructions. We may have followed the instructions. I keep trying to tell y'all, we the minority. I see people every day. I got friends who don't go nowhere with masks. We all know them. They don't go nowhere with masks.
I know somebody.
Social distance, and they probably catching this virus, and they don't have symptoms because you got people catching it and that's not symptomatic. But that don't mean you don't have an elderly person in your family that you can't pass it to and possibly kill them.
So that's 100% true, Burger. That's 100% true. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I feel what you're saying, Burger. But how are we supposed to get to some kind of normalcy?
You feel how we get first of all,
hold up, Burger, hold up. Like if we have instructions on what to do, like if I do what I have to do, like if I wear my mask, I know that I'm from what the statistics says. If you wear a mask, you probably won't even catch the virus or something like that. Or you make sure you wash your hands.
Less likely.
Like if you're taking the necessary steps, the instruction that was given to you, I think that normalcy is a little bit like when I had practice a little this week. You know what I'm saying? I had sectional practice. I felt normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I made sure my kids were socially distanced. Like when they came to wear masks, when they had their horns, they were spaced out. Like they didn't get around each other. I made sure that. Like
bell covers.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as though like if I'm not gonna say what I was just about to say, but I feel as though like, of course, everybody's not listening to the instructions. Of course, especially in New Orleans, everybody not listening to the instruction that's given. But at the end of the day, we do have kids that need to play the instrument. We still have kids that needs to learn their scales. We still have kids that still needs to learn theory. So I feel as though that shit like that can't stop. I got singing kids that got to have auditions. You know what I'm saying? Like that depends. That's a lot depends on that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel and the thing is, I feel where you coming from, Burger, because at the end of the day, you had the coronavirus. So you coming from it in a different aspect than I was. Like I never had
with the symptoms.
With the symptoms. You know what I'm saying? Like we always praying for you. But look, Burger, something you just said, and by me being your brother, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like you say you struggling, dog. I'm sending you $100 a night. I'm gonna send you $100 a night because you my brother.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I had already said it. I had already said the same thing in my mind.
You put your cash out right now, dog. I'm sending you $100, dog, because you my brother. Like I understand what you're going, and a lot of people don't understand. Like a lot of people in those industry, the industry you work in, you got laid off. People not. That's cool. I'm gonna tell you this. Not God. Thank God. My church never closed.
Yeah, mine either.
My church never closed. My school, I still was getting paid from the school. Like I still was able to cut the yards I needed to cut, dog. So I was blessed, like on some real stuff. Like, look at Jordan. I ain't about look at Desmond Tony. Boy, you know you. But look, I'm sending you that tonight, dog. That you my brother, dog. Anytime you need something, dog. Because what I'm saying is, we gotta help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel where you coming from, dog. Like on some real stuff, I feel where you coming from. And nobody should have to go with that. You know what I'm saying? Like real stuff, dog. Like nobody should have to go through that. You got boys, you got more boys than me. You feel what I'm saying? Like them kids shouldn't have to like really have to like see that go through that. Not because he don't want to work.
Just because he can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you got that from me, dog.
That's facts.
So man, I know where you coming from because you didn't have the virus, dog. We was in here. I remember when you had that virus, dog. We thought like it was bad. I remember like man, Berg wasn't even online. Like people was like, man, Burger not doing good, like real stuff, bro. So I
Right.
understand where you coming from. Like you coming from this aspect. Like my daddy died in 2011. Nobody can. If you ain't ever been through somebody close to you dying, like your father, or your mother, or something like that, you really can't. You really don't understand somebody's pain and suffering when you actually go through that. You've been through that virus. Like you probably felt like you was about to go leave your children here, dog. Man, baby, drop your cash app in that, dog. And I'm just doing it out the kindness of my heart, dog. You drop your cash app in the comments, dog, because they got people asking, dog. I'm about to send it to you, bro. You my brother, and I understand where you coming from on that aspect. But back to the band, you know what I'm saying? Like real stuff, dog. Yeah, Berg, I
What up, bro?
understand. What's up, Joe?
Whoa,
But
what's going on?
I really understand where you're coming from, like all aspect of things. Like I know somebody that was close to me had the virus. Like I understood the stuff they went through, and man, and all of us know. All of us remember when Berger had the corona, and I know Berger didn't had jobs. He got laid off. Like I ain't have to experience that, man. I ain't have to experience, man. Yeah, I didn't have to experience that. Like so.
Me either, man. My job laid us all. They paid us though. I mean, so I didn't have to.
So when he talking about like how people not take it serious, he's coming at it from a different aspect of things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, and he coming at it from that aspect also. He coming at it from the aspect of a person that ain't that's saying that he's struggling right now, and he's still saying we need to take it easy.
yeah.
But and while I feel his pain, I'm still of the mind, and I like I said before, I was already gonna do something. I just didn't say it on the show, but
Yeah, me either.
um,
That's what I was keeping to myself.
but while I feel his pain, um, man, Darrell got to keep selling cars, and I got to keep playing gigs. Like the coronavirus is a problem, but I don't think people understand. Um, I don't think people understand that the other pandemic that's plaguing us right now is we close to going into a depression, like a real live financial crisis in this country. And I
Right.
don't want to. I hate sounding like um I'm only motivated by money, but it does make the world go round. You know what I mean?
Also, man, we are at a real one of the most important times of our life. Come November 3rd. You dig? I don't care what nobody say, but we
Yeah,
can't let COVID stop us from being motivated to go make a change.
boy,
You
I
dig?
voted. I went voted yesterday. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
Early voting start tomorrow in Louisiana, I believe.
It
So
started Monday in Texas, and I went and
yeah.
did it. Now I want to know: did Brandon Barnes vote? Brandon, you up in these comments? Have you voted? And when you go to vote, don't overthink it. I know you out there. Brandon live out here in the burbs of Dallas, and so all he see is Trump this and Trump that. Don't fall for the okey doke. You up in these
Hey.
comments? I don't hear you saying nothing about nothing.
Man, I'm in
That's
tough
the
area.
that's the that's the thing. That's the thing that's tough about this. I mean, if we go in there, then let's just go there. Do y'all know that this shit never had to be this bad, except for this country lacks leadership? Like for
Exactly.
all y'all thinking about
Correct.
not voting for Trump, for all y'all thinking about doing that shit, this shit never had to be this bad. My doctor says that if we would shut the country down for 8 weeks, when it was just a few hundred cases, the coronavirus would have essentially disappeared. It wouldn't even been this big of a deal. It would have been like Ebola or any of them other damn things that came when we had leadership. When they said, no, we shutting this down, we not gonna do this, this is what's gonna happen. Man, we have to vote. We this dude gotta go. We're not gonna overthink this. I don't know what the effort is y'all think he gonna do in the next 4 years, but he shitted on us the last 4. I can
And look,
damn
and
sure
then
tell you
look.
that.
Hey, bro, let
If
Joe
you
say. Let
think
Joe
you
say
voting
something.
for a
Let Joe
man,
say something
don't
right
think you voting for a man. Look at the stuff you voting for. You know, you voting for coronavirus relief. You know, you voting for your to be able to pay your family, for your kids to go to the schools that they want to go to. You're not just voting for a man. You know, you're voting for a lot of different things.
Say, hey, Joe.
Burger, don't you support Trump?
Hey, Joe. Joe, what's up,
For
Joe?
me,
What's up, Joe?
hell no.
What's
Fuck
going
no.
on? Y'all get me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, Burger, man, go look in the private chat, dog, and look on your messenger.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Nothing much. I want to come on and give some opinion since we had a little forum for the show. Um, to be perfectly honest, and I'm speaking for MLK High School. This was actually our second week back in some form of a practice setting. And the thing about it was when we originally decided to come back as a band in practice, Brooks and I and the rest of the staff had to formulate a plan to say, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. How are we going to make sure and do everything in our power to make sure this virus does not hit the band? And if we didn't have a plan, the band couldn't practice. And that was just as simple as that. What kind of influenced the band practice to be okay was, for those who don't know, MLK, this is their first football season. They actually started 2 weeks ago. They got a game tomorrow. They've been pushing so much for the band to be at the football game. Now, if we've been out since March, what band you think is going to be in the stands tomorrow?
A lot of directors complain about that, even across the country, that the expectations are still there, and they ain't had these babies in forever.
And in our case, without revealing too much, nobody in this world, and not even us as directors, know what size band we're going to have, because we don't start school officially back in the school building until Wednesday. Granted, when they did the opt-in or stay virtual, over 90% of the students and parents opted in to come to school. So when school starts Wednesday, it will be 700 to 800 kids in that high school building.
Damn.
You know, granted, even with the kids we had last year, a third of the school building wasn't even used. So we have the size of a facility to push and space out. It won't be no more than 15 kids in the classroom. You know, it won't be a lunch in the cafeteria. The lunch will be brought to their specific period, stuff like that. But what I will say as far as band goes, it won't be necessarily the same as it was pre-COVID. It will be a new normalcy after COVID is over. Burger, you my dog. I love you to death, bruh. But how could I put it? It's gonna come to
exactly what Tadrick said.
right.
They're gonna use them, but they're gonna use them bands up, and when they don't need them no more, they're gonna shut it back down.
But here's the thing, though: it's not even just band. It's how some schools are structured with their bands. I made a comment earlier, and it's a true comment. Some schools depend on this parade money to function. I will be the first to tell you, we are one of those schools.
Every school in the city of New Orleans depend on that money, but that will
Right.
come. Like I feel like that should be something that the government should be doing. They should most definitely be finding money from somewhere. All the money they make in their salaries, everybody in the House, everybody in the Senate, all the Democrats, all of them, they make enough money to put some money together. It's enough billionaires. It's enough billionaires in this country. One of them being the CEO of Amazon, who won't pay a dime in taxes.
Correct.
I don't care how much money he donate every year. He don't pay a dime in taxes.
But they don't burger, so you got to keep it
Right.
Yeah,
moving.
they're
And
not about to do that. None of this that we saying is about to happen.
the thing is, Burger, you gotta look at it like this. For instance, when Kentrell at first said there would be no high school football in Orleans Parish, what did Orleans a specific few Orleans Parish schools do? Oh, fuck it, we going to Jefferson. You think if she said Orleans Parish not having parade season, which to be perfectly honest with you, if Rex say they rolling, Rex is rolling. I don't know if you understand or whether you like it or not. If Rex say they rolling, Rex is gonna roll.
And them ain't already said they rolling.
Right. It,
So they're going to do what they want to anyway.
right. So, but here's the thing though: if somehow the mayor cancels Mardi Gras in Orleans Parish, Jefferson Parish say they don't give a damn. 100%, they rolling every single crew and parade. What's to say? Just like football, bands ain't gonna go to Jefferson Parish in March.
Because all the school board got to say is no, shut it down.
True.
And a lot of people will be mad, but it's the best. It's the best thing for people. I wouldn't want nobody child or nobody parent to catch that shit all because they want to see their child marching on a parade route. If the government or the president of the United States didn't have a plan to contain this virus, what makes you think Joe the band director and Brooks the band director can put together a better plan? All the medical advisors he have around him that I'm sure told him, Don, you need to shut this country down. Way before he decided to shut this country down. China shut down for 70 something days. They
Mm-hmm.
listened. That's the difference between us. We talk about communism and all that shit. When the government said shut it down and don't nobody go no fucking well, nobody in
They did
China
it.
went nowhere.
So you want to live like the Chinese burger?
I'm not asking, I'm not saying to live like the Chinese. If that's what it takes to tame this virus for a couple of weeks or a month or so, I'm with it. Because basically, you got to be a communist to get people in New Orleans to listen. You tell them stay from under the bridge. The bridge got 100 people, 200 people under there every Sunday until the lady says something.
You're right. But I
I
kid you
ain't
not,
asking,
but
and I hate to feel like a damn charity case because I don't ask nobody for nothing. And I see somebody trying to be funny talking about burgers and socialists. I don't want nothing from nobody. I was working my ass off prior to this. I didn't get Section 8. I didn't ask nobody for nothing. I worked my ass off, and due to a virus that I didn't bring here, I had to be laid off from my job. Me and thousands of other people, millions of other people. So I think it's fucking bullshit when people try to sit and make it seem like we're wrong for looking to our government to do what the fuck they're supposed to do. We didn't ask to be at home. Nobody asked to be at home. If I
no,
had it my way, I would still have my 2 jobs, minding my business, paying my taxes like every other tax-paying American.
right.
But if I was
And
Okay, so
president,
how far down? How far down do I don't stand with the president. Anybody that know me know I don't. But I'm asking, how far down are you suggesting we go before we start earning a living? I'm not talking about going standing on the bridge. I don't go to clubs and all of that. I that's not really my thing. I'm asking for and the country cannot go on with just quote unquote essential workers working.
no,
So I'm asking, what do you
Also,
suggest? What do you suggest we do for the ones of us who are saying we have to work? I'm not being greedy. I saw Brother Kamut say that they ain't life is about more than dollars and cents. I need somebody to
yeah,
tell my Texas A&M and Kansas State that my son's colleges because they care about them dollars and cents. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, and we
and
trying to
so
keep my kids not dropping out of school.
okay, look at
That's
it
not
like
even an
this:
option.
the
And I don't.
account.
And wait, before you go, I'm not getting any government assistance either. The government has not helped one bit.
I ain't got shit from them neither, so we in the same boat.
Yeah.
Only
I
thing
don't
I'm saying,
qualify.
only thing I'm saying is, at the end of the day, none of us asked to be in this situation. And the service industry itself is has taken a whole hit. Because first of all, a lot of people are not going out to eat. You know who's making a killing right now? People that work for DoorDash, waiter, server. That's the people that they making the money right now. Because a lot of people sitting home and saying, "Listen, I'm not about to go to nobody restaurant, so I pay this service, this app to come and bring me something to eat." That's just basically like We shouldn't even be having a conversation on what we think we should be doing. The conversation should be done with our government act and not be for. Like I feel like we shouldn't have to force him for votes. For votes, this man literally playing with people's livelihood for votes.
But
Literally,
Burger, look,
president
we
doing.
sit
But
around and wait on the but we
you
sit around and
conflate
wait on the
us with
government.
Trump though.
It'll never happen.
I'm not Trump. And another thing, I'm not okay with the government just telling us what to do like that. A lot of times, uh, a lot of times when bad stuff happen, we go to giving up rights. Like for instance, when 9/11 happened, the country stood by and bent over while the government shafted us and they took away our country's right to privacy, right? Not a government can just tap your phone because people were so scared over 9/11. They ain't got to say nothing. They ain't got to have no reason. They can just listen to your phone now. Well, we can't, when desperate things happen, or when crazy stuff like this happen, get so desperate until we go to forfeiting all of this stuff again to the government because the lack of the right of, or when here's another thing that happened when the government got over on us. The government came and said there's a crack epidemic in the black community, which was never the truth. That was never an epidemic. So what we need to do is we need to relax our policies on stop and frisk. Or better yet, let me use the terminology they use: unreasonable searches and seizures. And you know what? When people were convinced that there was a problem, then they went along with that shit, man. Like we can't go to giving up our basic freedoms because we get desperate and allowing the government to tell us what to do. That has never worked for the citizenship.
But that's a
And this
different situation, though.
it's
It's a different
9/11
situation.
felt the same way. The drug the crack
9/11, no, 9/11 was nowhere like this. Like I can't say that
the
you didn't
people
make
didn't
less
know it. The
money.
people in this country felt like that we was gonna start getting bombed every week.
That was a scare tactic, man. You got to understand. It was a scare tactic. The
And because
Republicans,
people were so scared, then they was like, "Yeah, y'all can have our, y'all do need to be able to tap our phones because Saddam Hussein might be talking. So
man,
yeah,
I
tap
don't
my
care
phone."
about the man. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't care about them people tapping my phones. I ain't into no criminal activity. All they gonna hear me is talking about some freaking nasty shit. And if you want to tap my phone and hear me talk nasty, that's on you.
Nah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I mean, I don't have anything to hide either.
I'm still trying
Well,
to figure
I'm
out,
not gonna lie. I wouldn't want nobody going through my phone. Like that'd be
I'm
bad.
just
That'd be
trying to figure
bad.
out how could
It'll
this
be a lot of bad
administration,
stuff will come
how
out
could
about a
this
lot of people.
administration, how could this administration and its people support it actually sit by and see what's going on? Like you literally see what's going on. The government ain't doing shit for the people. You told us,
Yeah.
oh, we gotta stay home. You close down all our businesses. You put them at 25%. A lot of people
So
died, and then now you just saying open everything. Let's open everything back up. Well, you got businesses that were so used to making revenue off of tourism and people coming in the city, they'll never open back up. They'll never open back up. Those businesses are gone and never coming back. And what's next? What's next for the working people? The people who actually worked. I can see if these was people who didn't
Are you
do
back?
shit. These is people who actually worked. That's who's suffering now. That's who getting evicted from their homes. I'm watching this shit on TV every other day. 200 and some evictions being filed because people don't have the money to pay where they stay.
Check this out though. Uh, to step back to the second part of my opinion, I was gonna drop. Um, what I'm actually looking forward to band wise once this is over is the new beginnings, and I say the new beginnings as in what can come out of this, because out of everything ugly comes something beautiful. It can go one or two ways. Either your program is gonna flourish into something beautiful, or it's gonna go back to being ugly. I hope, and I'm not speaking for no band director because me personally is not my place, but this virus is going to expose who's good and who's not. Like y'all said earlier.
I'm not guessing about who's. Let me say this.
No,
There
no, no,
was
no,
some
no, no,
chicks.
no,
That
no, no,
there
no.
was some
Hold up,
chicks.
Matt. Hold up, Matt. Hold up. I understand what you said,
These people, y'all know
but
who poo and who not.
yeah,
Now
but
let's stop.
no, I
They
understand what
gonna
you're
still
saying,
be
but check it
poo.
out. No, 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 no. And this is why I say that. You would be surprised. You would be surprised the shit the band I'm associated with here is during parade season. Last parade season, to be exact, I almost punched a band head in the crowd because you telling my kids, "Oh, you trash." I have a problem with that. Don't approach the kid. Approach
No,
me.
I got a problem with that too. But I feel I don't see like if I'm gonna use Johnny for instance.
Okay.
Like when we was in school, I should be able to come up to Johnny and say, "Hey, y'all sound like shit."
Right.
And he not get mad. Now I'm not talking
Now
about the
Johnny don't
kids.
want to fight though.
Well, because Johnny is an ignorant bastard. But I'm talking about like if Johnny wasn't that person, I'm saying like we have to be able to say that. But let's get to this ugly thing. It was a
I
lot
don't
of chicks
mind.
when you was in school that was ugly then, and they ugly now. They never grew into they look. They teeth still big, and they still musty. That's gonna be these band directors. I don't know. What do you
Say,
think
bruh.
COVID is gonna do?
Say,
You think they
bruh.
just gonna get good one day?
Say, bruh. I'm gonna tell you something I heard from an old man one time. Ain't no woman in this world ugly. They sell something in the store to make them beautiful. But
No.
Hey, that is a good point. That is a good point.
No, some of these women they could do whatever. They gonna still be hit.
I don't know.
oh man.
Do
Some of these women is man.
But
And
no.
some of these band directors, I mean, honestly, man, I'm being real, brother Joe. If you're a
Mhm.
band director and you bring back the same exact staff, how your sound just you got the same arrangers? How
Well,
your sound just gonna change? I don't like what's gonna happen.
that boy Todrick stupid.
They got that foundation on.
but
Patrick is crazy. Where that coming at?
but check it out though, Matt. Uh, like I said, I can only speak for our program. Our program has actually kind of been retooled. If you look at the band this year and going into the future years, if you notice our bands from the last few years, you're gonna be like, "Who the hell is all these kids?" Because we
Okay,
had
but this
a
the
hundred.
thing though. But y'all have good people like over
Right,
there doing shit. Like some of these people bringing back the same staff. They
so.
wasn't
right,
cold last year.
Basically,
right.
what
But see,
you basically saying is Martin Luther King gonna be the shit this year.
no,
That's
I'm
what I'm
definitely
hearing.
not saying that shit.
My hearing ain't
No,
Martin Luther
I
King.
heard that same thing.
I thought
no. What I'm saying is this, and this is kind of how we went into this year, just to give a little insight. We went into this year and said, fuck Mardi Gras. We're not even paying even two thoughts to Mardi Gras. We acting like Mardi Gras been canceled. If it's here and we able to do it, cool. If not, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We going into this year, first day, back to basics. First day, back to field show basics.
but
And we just working from there.
but
And whatever we
but
get,
but that should be every band director mindset every year.
right.
That's what I'm
But hold
saying.
on, Johnny, how could that be our mindset and we didn't have a football team last year?
I
So
mean,
they're gonna have a football team. You know they
I'm talking
sound.
about the
It sound
fundamental.
like they don't have a football team.
I'm talking about the fundamental part. Like what you saying is like
Oh, yeah.
that should be the mindset teaching the basics, teaching all that stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that should be band director's mindset every year. But
But
you
everybody
See,
ain't the
wait,
same.
because E Flash Scale said something. I got a comment on that. No, there's no such thing as growth. You know, all of these NBA teams keep changing the coach and the GM drop
Oh
off, and
Lord.
then they they do that because when you bring back the same people, I mean, like some of these schools, man, I'm being real. They just need like one or two little tweaks on the staff. Like they got somebody that really need to go, and then they can get somebody else in. No, anybody can't change. No, you got to change people.
Hey, bro.
Are these, did these people go learn something else?
Hey, bro, Matt, you actually saying some real stuff because some people more worry about cranking than actually teaching right now. I'm just gonna be real with you. How you jumping? Oh, here come Ricky. Nobody wants you to come on, Ricky.
That's strong. That's thrown out the window as far as cranking. Cause see, here's the thing: everybody bucking these bands up to speed rush to these football games, and to be perfectly honest, not even talking bad about nobody band.
Like Camus supposed to be petty today, huh?
Camus. Listen, Camus is asking a real question.
I think we
need to talk about that. It's some schools that you like, bro. Y'all couldn't have got one good like arranger on the staff nowhere. Like y'all gonna bring these same people back that was garbage with rehearsing the band last year, and they was good. How did they get better habits? They've been off for like 10 months, so they all of a sudden got better. Come on, man. There's some of them schools, bro. Like they need to look some man.
Schools like what band directors do as far as education in the classroom, bro. Sometimes some schools keep them on. Okay, they cool with the way the band sound, but hey, they do everything else good on paper, so we gonna keep them. See what I'm saying?
So, Joe, what are y'all doing for us virtually? What are y'all doing for us virtually teaching the kids?
We've actually been doing our regular music history classes, but now that school is starting Wednesday, Brooks and I are gonna deal with the 1 or 2 music history classes, but now since school started, everything outside of that switches to band classes. Or, the newer ways we're trying to do band classes. For instance, we brought up the idea of having, since we couldn't have, which people don't know, our band classes that we used to have was only filled with juniors and seniors. Now, if you run in a program and all you're seeing is juniors and seniors every day, who you think gonna get better? Your juniors and seniors.
And they probably need to rehearse the least. That's the cool part.
So this year, what they're planning on doing is possibly implementing that the band members' homeroom is going to be band. So what it's going to be is going to act like their first period before their first period. So they'll actually be able to have the band classes every day. But what people, unbeknownst to people, our band has actually, our grade range has extended. People always saw MLK and say, oh, that's got to be strictly high school. MLK was never strictly high school. It was always 7, 8 to 12th grade, which you might consider that high school, but that's still middle school kids. Now our range has gone down all the way to 5th grade because we have to build for this future band. We don't have recruitment like every other school. People think because we have a middle and elementary, we getting all those kids. 90% of those kids is going to other schools.
Hey, Joe, I kind of not. I love what you just said, but I think I asked.
I know. I was about to get to that, man. Damn. Nah, but virtually.
So you hold up. You say y'all teach. So basically, what you're saying is y'all didn't have y'all band kids in your class. Y'all had any kids, so you was teaching music history, right? That what you're saying?
Right. We had band kids in it, but it was mostly because juniors and seniors.
Okay, but you had seniors.
Right. Now that they're switching over, they're gonna try to include everybody in the band classes. Virtual will pretty much, for band wise, stop outside of the one music history period. And we kind of, because out of the 700 kids we have coming back, there are like 100 kids or 150 that's still virtual. A lot of those kids are still in music history class because they believe they will be a part of the band. But if you can't attend school, you can't be a part of the band. And that's just kind of where we at with it.
So hold on.
That's fair.
That's your rule. That's the rule your principal told y'all?
No, that's the rule we set in motion. Because here's the thing. If you're doing virtual all day, but you're coming to the school for band practice to be surrounded by a 60, 70 piece, maybe more, who knows, band, why you just couldn't come to school in the first place? See what I'm saying?
So MLK got some numbers.
I didn't say nothing. Like I told, and like I said at the beginning. we have
Hey,
we
he,
haven't
he
seen
dropping these little
we
nuggets
haven't
like
seen
we not
no
catching on
kids
to.
yet. We don't even know what our
Darrell,
list
I'm
look
gonna
like.
tell you something, bro. I think all of these band directors being humble and they all know the shit about it. They
No,
all got like a little trick up
no,
their sleeve, man.
because I'm gonna tell you like
We
this.
ain't gonna be all that, man. It's, we don't
No,
know what we're gonna get
I'm
in
gonna I'm
there.
gonna keep it real and I'm gonna
Got
keep it
200
better.
kids over
I'm
there.
gonna keep it real and I'm gonna keep it
Got
gutter.
an army behind them.
2021 football season
Look at boy. You see what I'm
is
saying? Boy,
is
Camus.
on until
Hey,
is on until then. It's
Said by
on
Camooch,
until
I ain't never saw this side of Camooch. That dude is a motherfucker.
hey, I don't knock Tiger, bro. I don't knock him at all.
I disagree. I ain't gonna lie. I disagree with you on
Only thing he need now is some G nights.
that. Yo, real stuff. I really
What up?
disagree. I disagree with y'all. I disagree with you on that.
On what? Me
What's up,
saying
fellas?
21 is on?
If a kid part of the school, if they don't come to school virtually, I mean, this is straight virtual and they come to band practice. What they decide to do, dog? I'm not. That's
But look, that rule may change because, like I said earlier, band directors are now more handicapped with this COVID situation. So we gotta let shit fly that we normally wouldn't let fly, if that makes sense.
because you got people like Camooch. Camooch already said, if you don't want
We we never said we didn't want them.
them, and once Camooch gets his hand on them,
Hey,
That's it.
oh, forever.
hey, I don't knock nothing of what he doing. Oh, they giving PS5s. Wait, can I march too? Nah, I'm kidding.
Hey, Camooch, I'm coming over there. I want sex with
Boy,
you.
look, two of my sons coming do something.
That boy
But
Camooch.
I got about 10 tubers for you.
Hey,
About 30 something.
we got Ricky on here, man. What you got to say,
What's
Ricky?
up, Ricky?
What's up,
COVID
fellas?
band
What's
head.
up,
Let me
fellas?
say this right quick.
Oh, Lord.
Ricky. It's
Hey,
very important that you vote. It's very important that you vote because y'all need sidewalks. It's very important that you vote on your street because y'all need sidewalks on your street. Your children are not being properly. They don't understand how to like cut the grass and edge because you have no sidewalks. Make sure you
What's up, brother Dedrick? How you doing?
make sure you do some local voting because you need sidewalks.
who you talking about, Janet?
You Ricky, you don't have sidewalks at your
Janet,
house.
what
You
about
don't have.
them? What about them big potholes around the corner from Aid?
Oh,
Hey,
Them
but
big raggedy ass streets around the corner from Aid.
tell me where that's
See,
at.
I want. Listen, I'm not coming on here to be political and talk about cities. Fuck that.
At the
Let's
end of
talk.
the day,
You
at the
since
end of the
since
day,
you
I
want
have
since you
sidewalks
want.
in my house.
Hold on, no,
I
no, no, no,
can go
no,
cut the
no.
wash my
See, I was
sidewalk.
coming on here to be
My children can
harmony
know the
and
difference
peace.
between grass and sidewalks.
Man,
Your
fuck
children
this.
are going to know the
Fuck
difference
this,
between
Matt.
grass and sidewalks.
You know what the problem is with COVID? Matt, fuck all the sidewalk talk. You know what need to happen? Band directors need to stay out their motherfucking feelings. They need to stop. They need to learn band room etiquette as a band director. They need to stop letting shit put them in their feelings because kids at the see the argument at the top trickle down to the band. First of all, COVID is a dangerous situation for band kids because a lot of kids that you do hands-on with is not gonna be able to get that hands-on training that you normally get through the summer. You know what I'm saying? And the thing to me with a lot of bands that I'm seeing that's coming out from COVID-19 right now, starting up now, instead of them, like if you know you're gonna play at your football game, introduce your band to some 8-measure rap tunes. You know what I'm saying? Some tunes that they could grab. Don't try to introduce your a lot of people trying to introduce these kids to full drill songs. And when they playing a full arrangement in the stand, they not rehearsed right. They sounded bad. And then when the media team put them out there, they're gonna be mad at the media team. You got to be mad at yourself and false self
But a
because
lot of these bands was bad last year, though. What high school you went to, Ricky?
I went to
You
Capitol.
know what? Capital.
You went?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, at the K, we don't do we didn't really do no 8 measure rap. That's not
No,
something we was
I'm
really
talking
into.
about now. I'm talking about now. Like
What kind of tunes were y'all playing at Capitol when you went there?
who Who can I turn
The
to?
Star Spangled Banner.
Who said that?
Hey, Ricky, turn your mic up.
Darrell said that. Darrell said. Darrell said y'all played the. What you said they played?
Say the Star
The Star Spangled Banner.
Say y'all crazy Star
The
Spangled
rail.
Banner tonight.
The rail, like, dude, you really gonna go there?
Please do.
You really gonna go there?
Yeah, say what you gotta say.
Are y'all open?
I thought so.
Are y'all open?
You can't
Oh.
say nothing about my school, bro.
Y'all closed.
You say y'all open.
Nah, like for real.
No, but look, check this out, dude. On the real, Walker not open, but this Walker right now sound better than Capital when you went there. And I'm gonna tell you
After
that's
they
what
did.
I know. No, yeah, oh God, yeah. Nah, y'all. I remember when I was in school and I heard Capital, and I was like,
Ricky was in that band.
Ricky, what year you graduated, brother?
Like 2000, huh?
99.
Yeah.
That's the year I graduated. See, Ricky, that was a you went there during a rough stretch of band.
No, I didn't.
It was a
Matt,
rough.
Did you?
It was
Matt. Did you march at Southern at that Battle of the Band?
yeah.
And get what? Y'all got cheated because y'all didn't have
What
uniforms.
up, there?
Y'all should have won. Look, y'all should have won the big band division. We won the medium band division that night.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you something though. In the medium band, honestly, we Kennedy, you know, we were a broke band. We didn't
Y'all
have
wasn't
enough,
broke.
but yes, we was. But I'm gonna tell you what we had. We had heart. We had stride when we got there. Yeah, it was on and popping. But I remember Capital, man. Like I'm not like honestly, you know what y'all had? Y'all had a lot of pride. Y'all believed in yourselves, but
Matt,
just
listen, Matt. That's that political bullshit that you want to drag me to, which I'm not gonna go there.
no, I'm not. That's not what I'm doing.
Hey,
You need to turn your mic on, Ricky.
Y'all still can't hear me?
You too low.
I can hear you. I got you.
Hey, what I'm saying, like we can go there all day. I can go
What I'm
back as
saying
far
is
as
Capital would have never stood with Berman Middle School in New Orleans.
Let that man speak.
dude.
Ricky, we just messing with you, man. What's up, family?
Hey, I want to say something, but I'm gonna stay neutral with everything going on.
No, see what you gotta say, Ricky.
No, say Ricky.
I hate Darrell. I swear.
Hey, I'll say this: we are proud to have a New Orleans person from New Orleans as our head band director at Capitol right now.
I heard about that.
I'm proud. He got new drums, he got new horns, and he get new uniforms. So we not tripping. We got a Capitol. We got an alumni from New Orleans, a New Orleans band person that's at our school right now. So we not tripping.
Well, this is my question though. Like, so how was he able to commandeer all of this stuff? This man just got there. What was going on before?
Who over there?
You trying to say it's stolen, man?
I'm not saying it's stolen. What I'm saying is, like, they just didn't give a damn and just threw the band program away till this man got there. Like, if I'm an alumni, I'm pissed off. Like,
no, we haven't, man. Matt at Capitol, we the same thing that happened to Javon at Astruma. We had the same principal over there. When she got to the school, she actually tore the school up. First year was at Capitol, she separated it to boys and girls. Then she tried to shut it down, but we end up getting like different charters to take over. The same thing she did with Javon at Astruma. Went there, shut the band program down. So it went. Our school went through transparency.
You sitting up here actually talking about Baton Rouge bands, dog. Like this getting bored. You're sitting up here talking about Baton Rouge bands. I'm actually getting bored.
I'm not. I'm having fun. Listen, this is my question though. What year this is you talking about? What year did the principal come do that?
No, I was in the band that time.
See, he can't hear because Ricky really got a loud mouth. That's why.
No, I can't. What you said? What year was that, Ricky?
The year Walker smashed him in Atlanta.
Oh
07?
Lord.
No, you talking about a streamer, dude. You talking
We
about a
was
That what
streamer.
you
talking about
said?
What's
Baton
up,
Rouge
Burger? How you
band.
doing, Burger?
No, listen, but this the thing though. That wasn't when the band got bad. Like it was bad, but you like
Bro,
to hear you say that you would
When
think the
Matt,
principal got
Matt,
there and the band got bad.
we talking
The
Matt,
about Baton
band was bad before then,
Matt.
brother.
Listen, you
We
ain't gonna
talking
never
about
hear me
Baton
say,
Rouge bands. This is getting boring.
"Hey, see that's the thing, Johnny. You started poking. When have you ever had a balanced sounding band, Johnny?
I can tell
Oh.
you this. I got kids.
Don't tell
I
me
can tell
shit.
you
Let's
this.
talk about
Wait,
that.
hold on, hold
You
on.
talk about
I can tell you this. I can tell you this.
everything, but
I can tell you this. I can
Johnny,
tell you this.
Johnny, you
I'm
had
gonna let you talk. I'm gonna
baritone
let you
players,
talk. Go ahead.
but on moving part they were struggling. You want to talk? Let's talk. Let's
But
talk.
I
You
can
gonna
Oh.
be
guarantee you.
yeah.
Hey,
You
listen.
had the power, Johnny, but you ain't have no balance.
What Baton Rouge band can mess with my band? Until you get a Baton Rouge band that can mess with my band, shut the fuck up. That's all I gotta tell you.
Hey, you don't. That's the
So
problem.
at the end of
You
the
don't
day,
like hearing it.
my kids is at Southern hell in their business. That's all I care about. Teaching my kids what they're supposed to do. You can say whatever. I don't
Hey,
understand how Baton Rouge people come and talk about New Orleans band. Give me a Baton Rouge band that can mess with us. That's what I want to know.
hey,
Matter of fact,
Javon,
Yes.
we talking about Baton Rouge bands. This is
Bel
boring. We talking about
Air.
capital.
Yes.
We giving capital time, dog. Time and
Yes.
date.
Hey,
We giving them
guess,
life.
guess what,
Smash
Johnny?
time no Smash
Johnny,
time
Oh
don't
my
recall
God.
y'all.
that's all
Smash
good.
time no
Matt,
band life don't even recall
guess
y'all.
what, Matt?
Do y'all get
Guess what, Matt? Guess
do
what,
y'all get
Matt?
retarded? Do y'all get
Guess what,
retarded?
Matt? Matt,
Do
guess
y'all get
what, Matt?
retarded?
Matt,
Do
you
y'all
want to
get
know the truth,
retarded?
Matt?
Capital
You
get
know,
retarded. The big old C on
you
y'all
want to
thing.
know the
Do
truth, Matt?
capital get retarded?
Guess what, Matt? I can talk shit all day with the band word. I can talk shit all day. I can do it. I can do it all. But guess what?
I'm just trying to
Band
find
ain't
out what
paying
Baton
my
Rouge band can mess with us.
bills. My income straight.
I'm just trying to find out what Baton Rouge band can mess with us since you talking. Like you with the capital. Like nobody no. Like come on, dog. Be real with yourself. Dog.
Hey,
Capital.
hey, Big
I
Greg.
was just joking when I said what I said, but Johnny is really at your neck. I don't know what happened.
I thought he was coming on here talking about New Orleans band. He actually talking about Baton Rouge band. Like when do we start caring about
That's
that?
the hey,
But
that's the
When
problem,
do we
Matt.
start caring about
Listen,
that?
Matt. Matt, listen. I wasn't talking about nobody band. I was talking about bands in general. Like you see a lot of bands coming out. Like I just saw a couple bands that's coming out due from COVID, and they teaching full songs,
But,
and when they playing them,
but
they're not
I
sounding
also
good.
want to
You get
know
what I'm saying?
I also want to know when were you in a band that was balanced? Tell me when you was in a band that was balanced. I just want to know that too. Tell
Whenever
me
you
when
was
you
in
was
the band that
tell
was
me
balanced
tell me
beside
when you was in a
Southern,
band that actually was
and when do you
relevant.
ever taught a
Tell me
balanced
when you was
band?
actually in a band that was relevant. Tell me that. Because they,
Johnny,
if you want to be real,
Johnny,
if you
I
want
can
to be
step
real,
in front of your
hold on,
band and
hold
get a
on.
better sounding product than you
If
I,
can.
you
I
want,
just got one question.
hey, hold on. If you want to be real, they
No,
gave that competition to y'all in '99. In '98, '99, everybody know their favorite Baton Rouge band. That's why Kennedy didn't win in '98, '99. So if you really want to talk about the real in that battle, Matt, I'm lying. They was favored, and like you said, Kennedy should have won. Capital was one of the favorites of the band,
no,
SU band
Kenny,
camp.
no,
That's
Matt,
why y'all
y'all lost
doing
the
that.
Willow
Come
Ridge.
on, stop,
Matt, y'all
dog.
lost the Willow
Everybody
Ridge.
know this. Like, stop it. Stop trying to come on here. Like, bro, nobody take
Hey,
Baton Rouge back.
Ricky, I just got one question,
but guess
Ricky.
what though, Matt and Joe, I wasn't talking about no bands in the city. I was talking about how shit going worldwide. Period with bands. You brought the shit in with the sidewalks. It's a lot of
I
people
just
out
want
there
Talk
full
about the
tunes
sidewalk. I
across.
always talk about the sidewalk when you come on here.
I just want to know is Capital gonna be at the game tomorrow? That's what I want to know.
What you said?
No, we ain't gonna be there. And
Damn.
we play MLK tomorrow in football. You want to make a wager on that?
Oh, what?
Who you talking
Football.
about?
Let's bet.
Capital? You said Capital?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
play
play.
Capital tomorrow.
Say, bro, you really entertaining this joke?
Hey, let me say this. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother Ricky. You just put a big old bullseye on Capital. Like,
Hey, Matt, that don't bother me. I don't. That see, that's the
That's just
bruh,
good
problem.
but
standard.
you know, if one of these New Orleans bands see Capital, they're gonna try to knock that C off the uniform, right?
He,
They can knock it off, but guess what?
Hey,
Loudest don't
hey,
win.
hey, look. Truth be told, the only time Baton Rouge bands really are good, it have to be somebody from New Orleans to be the band around. Bel Air is
ooh,
Facts.
on. And
Fact.
Capital probably will be straight because of Safi. Where was they born and raised? And was
Scotlandville, because I wrong.
New Orleans. Scotlandville.
Mm-hmm.
Top 3 bands in Baton Rouge. The top 2 bands, Bel Air and Scotlandville, are band directors from where? New Orleans.
Preach.
Oh, man.
Preach. Hey, Big Greg, before we get out, what you got? What's up, man?
What's up with it, Greg?
Big homie, Big Greg.
Before Greg start, that Landry Walker family had a loss. I don't know if y'all was watching that live.
That was my people.
That family.
That was my
That was
people.
a bass drum player, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers up, man. Real rap.
Appreciate that, fellas. Just calling to chime in. Y'all can hear me?
Okay,
Yeah, you good.
All right, little issues around here. Come to chime in on, what's happening with this COVID, what the topic of the show is. I've been watching since it came on. And I
appreciate you, man, by the way. Appreciate that. Appreciate you watching. Real rap.
I thought you on that motorcycle today too.
Hey, bro, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that.
Be careful, man. I saw that picture too. Be careful, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hey, but on the real, just getting back to what the topic of the show and everything, it's very important as band staff, band directors, or anybody that's affiliated with a band. You have to be extra precautious when dealing with this. All right. Because to be honest with you, they kids, you know what I'm saying? Some of them take it seriously. Some of them they live in their life. We've been practicing. We've had a couple of days of practice, and we have precautions set in place. The sheet for the guidelines that was put out, is different. You can't practice in the band room.
Yeah, we outside.
You got to have outdoor practice. If you play a horn, you got to practice outside.
Yeah.
You can't practice in the band room.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, they came stopped us because we was inside playing horns and told us we had to be outside. And that came from the school board.
Yeah, man. You got social distancing. In the band world, it's not 6 feet, it's 9 feet. So horns actually supposed to be 9 feet apart.
There's trombones.
The trombones more, right?
Trombones is 9 feet. Everybody else is 6 feet.
Well, from what they told us, that we 9 feet. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, bro, I felt what Berger was saying with everything. But man, life has to go on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you're talking, educational wise, as far as music, let's keep it straight music. You know what I'm saying? These kids are part of this culture for a reason. This is not, Wichita, Kansas bands we talking about. We talking about New Orleans.
Oh, Baton Rouge.
Lord.
Hey man, I ain't even messing with Ricky on that one. But
me either. They stumped Ricky out, man.
Ricky left.
Yeah, he left.
Y'all
Big Greg.
Y'all gotta realize, Ricky is the Burger of Baton Rouge.
Oh, Big Greg.
I didn't know that. My boy Burger.
At least
Ricky is the Burger of Baton Rouge, bro.
At least Burger got something to talk about.
Big Greg. I just got one question for you, Big Greg.
What's up?
I need that battle once this COVID is over.
Man, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready, Brucky.
Hey.
You know what, Greg? I'm not gonna lie to you, big brother. Y'all say that a lot to people. Landry Walker do that a lot. I honestly, bro, I think y'all scared to take an L to a smaller school. Because
these bands growing some nuts, man. COVID got y'all growing nuts.
We always have it, bro. Always.
Real talk, man. Let me answer that. Let me answer. You said we may be scared to take a battle against a smaller school.
No, I'm not talking about take a battle, but like a band of crank at you. I'm not talking about an official battle, but like I didn't. y'all give off that ducking vibe sometimes with
No,
Hey, hold up.
no.
It's not ducking if they not worthy.
Hold up, Greg. Greg,
It's not ducking if
Greg,
your band
hold
is
up,
not
Greg.
worthy.
Oh,
Why would we
Greg,
come down to it?
Greg.
uh,
Come on, Greg.
I'm not tired.
Greg. Let me tell you something. I went to the band I marched for was great. I remember one time Bell started. We was playing our cadences. I mean, we was playing. The band was playing the scales like warming up before a parade, and Bell rolled off a drum cadence, and Doc made us turn toward them, and we played like lovely thing or something there. Them little dudes was holding their ears. Doc said, "Turn it, wind, put some man in horns." They never played another cadence.
Okay,
Let me
Matt.
tell you something. If I don't, you can't let a man stand in front of you and put his hands up and dance around like he won't fight. You got to knock him out, man.
Matt, and you're right. But let me go back to that. You're talking about Andrew J. Bell that was under Mr. Richardson, right?
Yeah.
That was not a normal middle school. That was not a
Right.
normal junior high.
I'm not talking about, but
Right.
no. But this is what I'm saying. They didn't play. It could have been anybody. You blow at y'all.
Matt, don't sit
And
up here
then
and lie.
listen, y'all
Matt,
don't
don't
get to
sit up
say
here and
who's
lie.
sad too. A lot of these bands that y'all say that about, I think them bands don't be sad. Y'all just, well, y'all sad. Y'all not worthy. Who the hell? I think the band is a damn good band.
Matt, don't sit up here and lie, bro. I could go
It's the
back.
real.
I could go back to that. I think that was 90. You say you graduated 99?
Yeah.
I think that was 99. I want to say that was the Allah parade. It was the Allah parade at the parade lineup. And I think it was Kennedy going against Carver or Kennedy going against Reed. Old Perry Walker was lined up behind Kennedy. We blew at Kennedy. Y'all looked at us and was like, man, y'all ain't worth our time. So don't sit up here and talk about y'all just because somebody stood in front of y'all and played.
But Greg,
They was in a band already, Greg.
Huh?
It was in a band already. You trying to make excuses for y'all, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
No,
Greg.
the battle was ended. People,
No,
the
I'm
other
talking
bands that
about
started
y'all do be
marching
running.
on.
Y'all probably got track shoes for uniform shoes, cause y'all do be running.
Johnny,
Y'all,
I ain't in that one.
y'all tag team up.
I'm out of this. You know what? Every time this thing went all wrong.
nah, this going all right. This going all right. Ain't no politics right now. Ain't no politics. We about to get the real. I ain't gonna be none of that. Oh well, I'm gonna be politically correct. Nah, Johnny, I understand that you wanted to battle us last year.
Here we go.
I understand.
This
Every band
they got so many.
should want to make his band relevant.
Oh, we got views already. We have buku views. No,
Man,
this is what Landry Walker do. They try to make you. They try to make it. They try to paint a sad story. Like, you
what's
just
the
not
sad
ready.
story?
You just not ready. Man, y'all ran the whole year.
What's the sad story?
Y'all ran a whole year, and then y'all battle saying no. After the people marched 3 parades in Demian, Man City. Then they did Boggers, and then they came back from office, and then try to battle them people, and then was happy that y'all got an L on them people.
Johnny,
That's 40.
Johnny, we can go back to Martin Luther King parade.
What about Martin Luther King parade?
Didn't y'all march the Martin Luther King parade?
Yeah, and Will got them little kids' feelings hurt. Yeah.
You started with we want Landry Walker, and when y'all saw Will on the sideline,
if I'm saying that, we blow that Will. Yeah, I don't play no games.
you blew at a band director. You didn't blow at a band.
Yep. I blew that Will.
Your whole point was you trying to make Abe relevant. I understand that.
I blew that Will. I made him feel some type of way because when he saw me, he wanted us. But
what was he gonna do?
He said he got that heat and he ran.
What was he gonna do? He was gonna blow a whistle back at you?
I'm talking about the night up. Because let me say this: Abe and Carver was not supposed to happen. Abe and Carver was not supposed to happen. Abe started with Landry Walker, but Landry Walker claimed that they had to go, but waited long in the middle of the street, knowing Abe would have went up there.
Johnny, let me inform you of something, bro.
You're around line?
Johnny, don't bring the rail in this. Let me
You gotta blow
inform
at them while they're in the street, bro.
let me give you some insight on something, bro. Because you may experience this year or next year. All right. When you are in the front of a parade, there are certain things that has to happen.
That's
When
good.
you in the back, you can do all everything you want. You can have all the blowing you want. But when you are in the front of a parade,
I'll say this.
I don't say nothing.
I can give y'all that. I can say that y'all. I'm happy y'all in the front of the parade. Van Buren time go first. I'm not tripping on that. I mean, Will been teaching for 30, 40 years. He's supposed to be in the front.
And guess
I'm
what?
not gonna lie, that's kind of an excuse though.
Yeah, we're making excuses and stuff like. I mean, because you're in the front of the parade. Wow. We know that y'all in the front of the parade. We know Landry Walker in the front of the parade. Abe ain't too far behind y'all.
Johnny,
You know what I said?
when your band make it up there, why you think you only see Landry Walker versus St. Aug or Landry Walker versus Carr? Because they're in the front.
That's bullcrap.
I'm gonna remember that one. I'm gonna remember that. Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never thought
I'm gonna
about that.
remember that.
Like we never got to gather a bunch of bands when I was at the cake.
You were in the front.
That's bullcrap. That's all. This dude come up with
But hold up.
Landry Walker week.
But hold up. If we
That's a good one, Greg.
in that same
I
breath,
like
though,
that.
if we
I
don't
like that.
always say St. Aug running because they're in the front, why that don't apply in this situation now?
But not only this,
Joe, don't worry, we're gonna get it set up to where you can get your.
also
we're gonna set that up.
Chalupa never ran. We got battles with Chalupa. So I'm telling you, we not too far behind y'all.
Well, you'll see Landry, Walker. I mean Landry versus Carl because it's just that battle. It's just that band.
And now that you just said that, Johnny, let me I do have a comment because for the past few weeks I've been hearing a certain thing, oh, y'all ain't got no school. The people put y'all name off the building, Matt Francis.
Get him, Greg. Get him, Greg.
I've been hearing certain shit.
Right.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So
he's the ringleader, Greg. Get him.
But when they had that golf course over there on Wisner, we wasn't saying nothing. But since we commandeered a school, we stole the school. Fuck, Columbus Day was the other day, right? Columbus came and discovered America. Oh, we discovered Lake Area. Let's turn this bitch into Giant. Hey, come on now.
Hey.
All right, well, here we go.
Hold on. Let me hold up. Terrence Jemison. Boy, your 35 band was horrible. Chill out. Your 35 band was horrible. Xavier Prep blowed out your 35 band.
Oh.
'07.
You know what I like about this show? When people get mad, their true feelings start coming out. But now, Terrence Jameson, your 35 band was shit.
35 band, they got blown out by Xavier Prep. I was an assistant. They got blown out by 30 because Jefferson was not going to blow at Xavier Prep, but then he saw that heat that they was bringing on there, and he said, "Blow at them girls." I'm not lying. And James, you know you was in that band. Chill out. You got girl.
Okay, let me say this though, Greg. Man, listen. I'm not even gonna get upset about none of that. Because I know it come from a place of hurt, and hurt people. And like, I mean, it's like, honestly, dog, like y'all school is gone and never coming back. I mean, like the city of New Orleans took y'all school and wiped its shitty ass with the name, right? And then flushed it down the toilet. Your school is gone. And so I get where this is coming from. I know where this is coming from. I know where it's coming from.
Matt, let me give you a little something, right? To those that don't know, they just don't know. All I'm gonna say is, I'm in the Kia A flat. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Now get into it, my brother. But for those of you that don't know, here's a little tidbit. I'm talking about old Perry Walker, 2022. Let that marinate, my brother.
Listen, I guarantee you this much. I guarantee you this much, Johnny. Johnny, go to the one again. Go to the one, and then all right. Now go to the three, Johnny.
Oh shit.
Come on, musician.
Go to the four. Go up a half step, Johnny. Go up to the five. Yeah, that boy Matt knows his music. Listen, Greg.
But I don't hear no sermon coming out of that dude.
Hey, here's the sermon.
What a message at?
Ain't no more Walker. It's gone as hell. It'll never come back.
But if you want to be real, hold tight, musician. We ain't shouting yet. We ain't about to shout yet.
Yes, we are.
Hold on, because somebody got to get this in their spirit. Somebody got to get this in their spirit. Because if you want to be real, there has not been an old Perry Walker since 2013. There's been a Landry Walker. And due to this recent news, for some reason, you think you're not going to see a Landry Walker this year. But my brother, I'm here to tell you, there will be a AEW when you see us in the stands.
Johnny, from when I talk, can you play some worship cards? Give me some worship cards, Johnny. Yes, thank you. Listen, Johnny, Greg, they not bringing that racist. We trying to get rid of racism. They're not bringing that racist name back.
Show me where he was racist.
You talking about the dude that was the secretary for the Confederacy? You don't think he was racist?
No. I'm talking about Oliver Perry Walker.
That's what I'm talking about.
The superintendent of New Orleans Public Schools, who our school was named after.
Okay, you clearly need some help.
Bring up the case.
Man, you gotta show me too, because I want to know.
Because you know what?
I got y'all covered.
You're talking to a 1992 graduate of Old Perry Walker that knows what's going on. You're not talking.
You shouldn't be proud of that. You should just say you graduated from a school across the river. I would be ashamed to say I went to that piece of that's I mean, you know what I mean? But now I'm gonna tell y'all a myth though. One of the big myths on this show, this gonna be me keeping it real. Do y'all know when I was in school, Walker Band wasn't bad at all?
You're right.
As a matter of fact, in the 2000s in general, Walker Band was not bad at all. Real talk. And I'm talking about like pre-Katrina. Like they weren't that. I don't know what they sounded like in '92, Greg, to be real, but when I was in school.
Oh, I could post something in the group tonight.
From
my senior year, '92. Yeah, I could post something.
Y'all got footage?
Do that, Greg. Do that.
You're too strong right now. I'm on a worship part. You're going back to the preaching. You got
Greg trying to raise that offering.
It ain't time for.
Hey fellas, look, I gotta dip off because I gotta go hit this thing. Listen.
What you gonna hit?
What?
You gotta go hit that thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole studio session. I wish.
I'm just saying what you said.
I want to see some footage of that. I didn't know Terrence Marsh for a bad 35 band. I want to see some footage of that band. That ain't no shade either. I just thought his 35 band was good. I want to see some footage of it.
What year did Terrence and Mr. Reed graduate?
2007, same year as me.
What I'm talking about, he was in that sad band, and he talking about no, chill out. I hate when people really.
Hey, we gotta wrap it up. We can see this content for next show. Thank you, Big Greg, for clearing up these fools. And when we come back,
we gonna wrap, Greg.
We gonna smash the shit out of every last one of y'all.
I want to openly invite Greg to the next show because I'm gonna have some information to present.
Greg, next
No
Thursday
problem.
is on, Greg.
Hey, if I'm not recording, I'll be there.
So you gonna hit that thing too tonight?
Not tonight.
Oh Lord.
Maybe next
You go.
Thursday.
That's what record. That's. I'm messing around. Hey man, listen man.
Y'all be easy, bro.
I'm over thankful for everybody that tune in and watch the show, man. Like every week, it means a bunch. If y'all can like this post, share this post, like this post. Like it's a lot of y'all on here. We got 15 likes. Like the post. Like, love it. Like do that right now. Like do it. Bring this post up.
Right. Did Burger put his Cash App up? He never put. Do we have Cash App?
I mean,
Yeah, he do. I think Burger because I think he don't want to do it because he felt like people thought he was begging for stuff. So
Man, fuck all
No,
that.
that ain't even burger, man. That's nuts.
because he said that, and I don't know if anybody caught it, but we're gonna hook up with Burger. We're gonna see what it is.
Hey, appreciate y'all that started liking the post, man. Everybody that's on here, y'all like the post, man. Hit the like button for us, please, please, please. We appreciate it.
what I want to say before we leave is I want y'all to always remember the band directors they have to deal with the COVID situations. Band directors, band assistants, drum instructors. Remember all because it's a lot of different things it's a lot of planning. It's a lot of different things that we have to do differently, like dealing with the COVID and dealing with band. And we have to be and let's stay prayed up too, man, because we still trying to teach kids music and like I God forbid that something happened to one of those kids, but we still trying to teach these kids music. So man, let's stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Like please, if you could give your assistance in any kind of way to any band program, man, anything would help. Like any band program, like don't be scared to do what you got to do to help a band program. Like if you know a kid that's still around your neighborhood that go to a certain school and you know something that you can enlighten that kid on, nothing's wrong with giving that kid some information. But this pandemic and this COVID makes my job a little bit more harder when it comes down to planning. I be on the computer damn it all day. That's very, very different. You know what I'm saying? So y'all give your assistance, just say a prayer for the these band directors and these assistants and and these drum instructors, all these people that deal with kids dealing with band and y'all, pray for these people, man.
Stay prayed up and go vote.
Most def. Love y'all, man.
All right, man.